Don't give me up. I need your love, I need your love. Am I enough? You say I am, but I don't know if I can trust. But when they leave me, you stay close. You never wrong. You never wrong.
What's up, YouTube? Book of James, episode 3. So today, I have very special news. I am dropping a project this week. Actually, this Friday. It's not an album or like a huge mixtape or anything. It's just 5 songs. I'm calling it a demo tape. So it's actually gonna be called, here's the cover right here. It's called 21 Nights Demo Tape. In this video, I'm gonna kind of give a little commentary of each song, as well as a little snippet. Since it won't be out till Friday, you guys get to hear it a little bit before it actually comes out. The whole idea behind 21 Nights, it comes from the saying that 21 nights or 21 days of doing something consistently helps build a habit or break a habit. For me, that's kind of how I started music. Was I heard that when I was younger, and I was like, hey, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna work hard at music, and I'm gonna do this consecutively. And I did that for 21 days, and then it's just been a passion of mine ever since. Also, I made this project in 21 nights. I say 21 nights because I usually work on music at night. It's not very common that I work on it during the day. And let's just get right into it. So the first song is actually called 21 Nights. It's basically my story of how I started music and how I got to where I am now. There's a lot of details in it that are very true. There's a line where I talk about recording on my mom's 8-track. And that's exactly how I started. She had this little 8-track machine, and after school, me and my friends would record on it, and it was always the most ratchet sounding. Like, I remember I used to have to like put my, well, I didn't have a phone, it was iPod Touch. I used to have to put my iPod Touch up to the mic for like instrumentals and record the instrumentals on there and then record it. Yeah, it was a mess. I talk about that. I talk about shows that I used to do as a kid with one of my friends, Drew. I actually mentioned him in the song. Shout out to Drew. There's actually like a little clip in the middle of the song that comes from, it's audio that I extracted from a video of me like recording when I was in high school, and my friends were there videoing me recording, and that was back when I went by a different artist name. If you listen to the song, you'll hear what that artist's name is. If you don't, then that's okay. Maybe you'll miss it. But we'll listen to a snippet of that one real quick, and then we'll go to the next one.
I made it a habit, it's becoming automatic, it's true. I can't imagine living life without a passion for you. Remember rapping in my mama's multi-track at the school. I'll make it happen even if it's like the last thing I do. I'm still in class, but I've been studying this craft since a youth. Remember practicing for shows in Cincinnati with Drew. Was never after their approval, I just had to improve.
So the next one is called Patient With Me, and this is one that I actually produced myself. It's the last one on the project that I made, and it's featuring one of my close friends, Great, aka Juan the Great, but he goes by Great, that's his artist name. When I was writing this song, it was all about the constant power struggle between me and God. For me, it's hard to find the balance of, you know, working hard, having goals, and planning for your future, but also recognizing at the same time that God is in control ultimately. There's a line in there where I said, you know, working hard like it depends on me, but praying hard like it depends on God. So listen to this snippet real quick, and then you guys will get the rest of that one on Friday as well.
You've been patient with me, you're my only hope. 'Cause some things I achieve, but some things I don't. I'm out here giving all I got, but can't do it all on my own. All that tells me is all I got still got me coming up short. Falling, swear it's like I'm falling. I've been feeling so exhausted.
So this third song might make you cry because it is a tribute to Kobe Bryant. I posted this snippet on my Instagram a while ago with a video clip that I chopped up of Kobe's highlights and just videos of him. I would not be doing music if it wasn't for basketball culture. And I would not be playing basketball if it wasn't for Kobe Bryant. Basketball has just kind of been part of my life as far as I can remember. And Kobe Bryant was just one of those people that I really looked up to on and off the court. Just how motivated he was to get the job done, but also he was such a family man. It just hit me really hard when he passed away, and I knew I had to do something to just kind of express my gratitude for him and the impact that he made on my life. So this one's called 24/8.
The same time you entered the league, I entered into existence. It's like I grew up, but you always look up to you. Now there's a part of me missing. Remember, I was like 6 when you and Shaq beat the Sixers, and when you lost to the Pistons, it didn't pull you from the mission. You started off with 4 misses.
We missed the 3.
Finished strong, all swishes.
This one's called Conversation. And I wrote this in the middle of like the peak of quarantine. So this was when nobody was allowed to go anywhere for anything. And I was reading a book called Hearing God. And it was just all about how it's a two-way conversation with God. You know, I need to be praying and speaking with God, but I also need to be listening. I just felt like it was a perfect time to have lots of conversation with God because there was no distractions. You know, I'm locked literally in my house with not much to do but talk with God and write music, and that's just kind of where that collided. So yeah, this one's called Conversation. Check it out.
I know that my faith, it comes from hearing, and I'm holding to the little that I have. Cause you say that a seed can move a mountain, and the mountain's in the middle of my path. I'm distracted with all the madness, trying to find you, but you're in the silence. I give in.
So the last song, there's kind of like a backstory behind it. Months ago, I posted a little clip it's like a little audio clip of me playing the guitar, and then I pitched my vocals up like really high. One of the producers that follows me, who I've never spoken with before, he didn't even preface it really. He literally just sent me the instrumental. So he made a beat from sampling what I had posted on Instagram. I wanna say this was like maybe a few days after I had posted it. So this man literally made a whole beat around my sample. And I was like, can you make this like a full-length track and send it to me? And he did, and he sent me it that next week, and then I just kind of recorded over it that week. It's called Angels. A lot of people might wonder why it's called Angels, but when I was singing, one of the lines in the sample says, if I can't fly among the angels, then how can I be here with you? And that's kind of what inspired the lyrics for the rest of the track. So it's a love song towards my fiance. So let's check out this last snippet, and then you guys will hear the rest on Friday.
Yeah, I'll be here and I'ma love you more than yesterday. You're the sun when it get rainy and the skies are gray. When I'm down and feeling small, you tell me it's okay. And it is, cause I overthink and I contemplate. But when I step back, I cannot complain.
There's all 5 tracks. Like I said, you guys will hear the rest on Friday. I'm really excited for this thing to be out. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you follow me on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Instagram, all that stuff. It's basically Jake James 513 on everything, or just Jake James. Book of James, episode 3. Let's keep this thing going. Love y'all. Peace.